What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Yet another day in the crazy world that is crypto. We're doing actually really well. I'd say we're seeing a little bit of a cool down on Bitcoin, but is it moving to altcoin season? I will talk about it in the rest of the video, and I have some infographics which really uh, help us visualize everything really. Um, Other than that, I want to take another moment to thank everyone. We're well over 100 subscribers so far. Yeah, let's keep pushing it. Let's try to get to 500 subscribers. The more I get, the more videos I can make, the more info I can share, the more stuff I could teach you, or perhaps help you teach yourself, basically. All right, let's get into the rest of the video. One more time, though, I'm just a guy like you sitting behind his laptop and computer trying to make money online. Yeah, so please, everything I say are my own opinions. Treat them as such, and yeah, don't blindly do what I do. Just do your own research, and let's get into the video. All right, so here we are at CoinMarketCap, my home base for crypto, everything crypto, really. Um, we're seeing a little bit of a cool down in volume the last few days. We have gone down, we have come back up. Uh, Maybe volume is not the right word, but we're seeing a bit of a cool down on these big pushes up and down. We're going more or less sideways at the moment, which I don't think is a bad thing, because Bitcoin, after such a massive push up, it was always going to correct. Personally, I don't think it's done its entire correction yet, but we're definitely seeing a bit of a cool down on it. And this could very well fuel the altcoin season, which we're hoping for. The big pushes on these altcoins. Obviously, the memes are going crazy at the moment. A lot of them are, at least. Um, Crypto in general, it's still bullish. There's not a lot of negative news. There's not big black swan events yet. They could happen, of course, at any time, but it's stable in my opinion. It's not doing a lot, like half 0.4% off. Not bad. It's still good. We're still well over that 3 trillion mark. We're still in new territory. We're still waiting for the next big thing to hit. And obviously, we're seeing a little bit of liveliness on Ethereum. The same with Ripple. We've seen Ripple push up. Ripple, of course, having very good news with their possible ETF in 2025, which could fuel it to maybe push it up to the Solana market cap, maybe even a little higher. Uh, so in general, it's still a lot of bullish news, but not necessarily for Bitcoin. So, in my opinion, this could also start a bigger shift towards the altcoins. Obviously, I hold a lot of these. Like I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Ripple. I sold a while back because I didn't think it was doing much, but obviously I shouldn't have. Against my better judgment, I sold it and I bought Sui coin with it, which did really well as well. So, uh, not a bad move, but just I should have done both, really. But I also hold AVAX. I hold some Shiba. I hold Sui, of course. On the 7 day mark, a little correction, but overall, still very good score on that as well. So all these coins, we're all waiting to see this big push up, or at least bigger push up. Um, on the crypto bubbles, it's a mixed bag as well. We see up, down, up, down, up, down. I wanted to grab the fear and greed index because the fear and greed index was still in extreme greed. Still in extreme greed. We haven't had a big correction yet. I think it's coming. I don't think we will shoot straight down into extreme fear. What I expect to happen is something along these lines. We hit extreme greed, we go back into neutral territory, and we see another push up. As long as the news stays positive, the general consensus stays positive, no black swan events, I think we will see a correction and then we shoot back up. However, will that be on Bitcoin? I had it open already. I think we're heading into an altcoin season. We can see it at the altcoin season index. Obviously, this is not written in stone. But everything we can see is Bitcoin, the volume from Bitcoin is moving towards the altcoins. So I've I've bought more spot, expecting to be able to take profits. I said it 1 or 2 videos ago. I bought a lot more on spot markets. That's all maybe a break even, little some profit, some loss, but it's only loss if I sell. If we go further down, I buy more, but I'm expecting this season to happen, and a lot of people are. I suppose. I think we're heading into this, and oh, I opened a little trade on Peanut earlier, but let's grab our Solana chart. As you can see on Solana, let's grab the 1 day. Solana has had that little correction, that little move down. I think it's gearing up. Like it's a higher low, it's stable. And I might actually open a long on Solana as well. I mean, it's a small balance on this account, but like let's draw some basic support and resistance. Like a continuation of last video. Basic support resistance. Obviously the color's wrong at this point, but there we go. Let's see what we think about this. Keep clicking the wrong one, but let's go. So this could be something, and it looks like a little support is forming here as well. So it's more along these lines. So it kind of depends if this level holds really. You can add a little trend line to that, but I mean it's not hitting a lot. So technically, like that big push up pushed it into a little bit of unknown territory. I think it'll respect this level at least. This might be a little too weak, but we might see a bigger correction before we shoot up. So I might just keep the one peanut trade open, but definitely a little buy here. Possibly there. Possibly there. Maybe a little here as well. Like this level might be a little nice buying level as well. I've talked about Solana before. Solana is one of my favorite tokens, really, because I like the network. And well, I think it was Warren Buffett that said, like, always buy what you use. So buy Apple, buy Amazon, Coca-Cola. Everybody drinks Coca-Cola, even if it's zero or whatever. Uh, almost everybody uses an iPhone or a Samsung. Own a little of that. And in my opinion, Solana, I use Solana a lot. We trade on it. There's apps on it. There's dexes on it. Obviously, more networks have that, but that's why we hold more than one token. But I always liked Solana because it's fast, it's cheap, it works most of the time at least, and it's performed really well for me and a lot of other people. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be buying more of it. Not exactly sure yet when or where, but on the daily, I don't think this is too bad. I mean, it pushed up tremendously. A little correction is fine. I mean, moving into the altcoin season, this I could definitely see this recover and going up. Like it's gone up 70% for a token of that kind of market cap. I'd say that's amazing. That's really I'm on the wrong tool. But for a token with that size, I'd say that's really good. That there's massive influx of cash needed to push it that high. So, sorry, it almost went up 80% and we went down 16%. So that's still a massive push up. And remember, when it goes down 16%, the way back up is 32. So if we go back to that level, well, I haven't drawn it correctly, but it's still up. It's more the way up goes. It basically doubles. It basically doubles our percentage up as opposed to the way down. So this could definitely, yeah, it could either be a nice swing trade, like a small little leverage trade. I start with small leverage always and just build it up, or or maybe both, a nice little spot buying opportunity. But to sum it all up, I definitely think we're heading into altcoin season. I'm just wondering if we push it that far now, or if the December dip hits sooner, or we might actually like surpass it real quick and start the January with a new all-time high. I'm not entirely sure, but I know everybody knows something's happening. That's why I also think the price is going a bit sideways these last few days. We're waiting to see that big push of volume, either down or up. So either way, we can make money either way. It doesn't really matter what it does. And that doesn't really apply to just shorting the market, because I'm not a big fan of shorting the market, but what it does enable me to do is buy a little bit more cheaper. My monthly deposit, I did my monthly deposit this month and I have not spent everything yet. So I'm waiting to see what happens. And I might do the same with my December deposit and just watch and see what happens. I mean, there's no rush. I'm in the market. I'm exposed to either up or downsides. So I can do either. It doesn't matter. We there's no rush in this. At least not like this. I think we're poised very well for either scenario. All right, so let me know what you guys think. If you think we're heading into altcoin season, if you think we're heading into a bear market or maybe a crash or whatever. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, you would do me a massive favor. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And I'll see you on the next one, guys.